is
Zaza. Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Whipper.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. Fitzy and Whipper here. No, just Whipper. Got rid of him, guys. Didn't need him. He's out auditioning for Big Brother 2023. Farazi back in the house, flying under the radar. Can't wait to hear more about his journey. We have some exclusive names that have ended up on the dating app RAYA. RAYA is a dating app for celebrities and VIPs. Some of the celebrities you could hook up with and bump into and maybe have a hot date with. We're going to announce exactly who they are. I don't know if we're allowed to do this. That's coming up on the podcast.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Talk about the dating website RAYA. Now, I think there's a strict process for you to get onto RAYA. If anyone's been on RAYA before, please give us a call, 13 24 10. We want to hear from you. I didn't know how exclusive this dating website is. So you brought up before that Ben Affleck was on RAYA.
Yeah.
Which is like a Tinder. And it's not like you can go on there and look for Ben Affleck. You just have to be in the area, and Ben needs to be looking at the time for you to get him.
What a smorgasbord for celebrities. Everybody wants to date a celebrity, right? So you've got someone like Ben Affleck. You put yourself on there as Ben Affleck. Right? Ben Affleck puts himself out there.
No, your inbox would
He
just be...
is fishing with dynamite,
Yeah.
isn't he? So many girls would be clicking on him going, yes, 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 yes. So he then just has to have a look at them and go, maybe Thursday
Who are you
night.
talking about here? Affleck.
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 Oh, it's maybe Saturday night.
Well, you
Got
think
nothing on.
Affleck's doing all right? Zac Efron's been on.
You're kidding me.
He's been on RAYA.
Zac
I
Attack.
wonder if he was on it when he was here in Australia.
No, well, he was dating the waitress
Bay
from
girl.
Byron Bay.
That's right. He did say, though, he went on Tinder. This was back in 2016. And no one swiped left for him because they all thought that he was fake.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, you wouldn't believe it.
Demi Lovato's on there. Wow. She's looking for a man. John Mayer is on
Well-
RAYA.
Well, he's
Not a
known.
surprise.
He's
John
known.
RAYA.
He's a lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
Loves the ladies.
What's been his most high-profile relationship?
what?
Katie?
Jennifer Aniston, Katy Perry,
Oh.
Jessica Simpson, Taylor Swift.
Wow.
Was he with Kate Hudson? I don't know. He's literally dated all of the biggest names.
Didn't he get caught doing a bit of dodgy stuff, though, Johnny Mayer?
Well, he
Famous for
said
it.
that Jessica Simpson was like, dating cyanide or something? Or like,
Gosh, that's not...
A friend of mine is on,
Yeah, it was...
is on RAYA. She plays a bit of a travel game, so she's in this city and sometimes overseas. And she found Ryan Felipe.
Oh, that would be fun.
And
All
then
intentions.
she also went on a date with the founder of RAYA. And as it turns out,
Johnny RAYA.
he was a player. RAYA the player.
Shocking.
Channing Tatum's been on RAYA.
Channing Tatum?
Is that not the jackpot for any lady out there?
But here's the thing. These people on RAYA are not, especially the guys like this, they're not there for romance.
You don't know that.
Let's be very clear. Why they're not says is because it's not a struggle for them to meet somebody.
Yeah, but they might
can
wanna-
meet anybody they want. So all of a sudden a catalogue arrives in the form of RAYA and they can sit back and go, I've got 8 hours on Friday night and it's been a while.
No,
Well,
they want to date someone out of the industry.
No, they don't.
Or you can just be Adam Levine and just DM their Instagram.
Well, that's the other thing. Be really subtle about it.
Drew Barrymore's on RAYA.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd go on a date with Drew.
Drew Barrymore's not on there for a one-night stand. She's there to
She's
find
not.
love, mate.
She's not.
Lizzo, she's been on RAYA.
I'm already.
Joe Jonas, Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hot.
Well,
Yeah.
he's married now, isn't he?
He is. Sophie Turner.
So keep that quiet.
So this is unbelievable. Any local celebrities that you know that was on RAYA?
Don't look
You
at me
brought-
like
you brought
that.
up one before.
Name and shame.
No, just a friend of ours who used to work on the Fitzy and Whipper team. She got a little bit of a message on RAYA from a well-known footballer in the East. In the inner West, should I say?
No, he was...
No, not that one.
Remember the other one that you...
Oh, yeah.
You saw him running with his top off not long ago.
That's right. It was the most inner west thing I've ever seen in my life.
What's that?
I mean, you don't want to...
No, but what makes me laugh is you trying to say what you were going to say without his name. You don't need to mention his name. He was just doing the bay run, mate, with his shirt
Well,
off.
he's a West Tigers legend.
Legend.
He sat up on the scoreboard.
Stop it.
Absolute legend.
He sat up on the scoreboard on his last game. he had his top off running around the Bay Run, and I thought, that is the most inner west thing I've ever seen in my life.
What a weapon.
You've heard of another rugby league player, haven't you? Well, he was single for a while as well from the Rabbitohs.
Do not know.
Won the premiership for him.
I do not know what you're talking
You told us pretty
about.
quickly in the break.
What about that time when...
Jeez, you two, stop. No
about that
one's going to want to be friends with either of you.
What about that time when that guy tackled Matt de Groot? Remember when we filmed that thing?
Yes.
And he was dressed up in the pads? Went through Matt de Groot. Have I got the right player?
Yes, you do.
Can't say his name.
Well, even I don't know who you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
And you got drilled by this player who was one of the game's hardest men.
Yeah. Not a tall man in stature.
Good looking guy, though, wouldn't you say?
Great-looking guy.
Getting calls. That's fine. Because I suppose if you do get through on RAYA, you're not telling anyone about it, are you?
No, you get blocked, I would have thought,
What if you talk about
for
it?
outing the celebs on it. Well, you don't need to be on it, so don't even worry.
Just interesting. I'm just thinking about a date with Drew Barrymore. I think it could be fun.
Would you ever throw yourself on their whip just
Yeah.
to see what kind of...
What sort of...
how wide the net
Didn't
is?
say.
Yeah.
Let
Sarah,
Lisa
you
know.
were saying yesterday, didn't Daniel Radcliffe have posters of Drew Barrymore up on his wall?
Yeah, he did. He had a crush.
He's not
You-
going through
You were
Raya.
listening yesterday. Thanks,
Yeah, I had a
Vince.
listen, see.
Oh, air check after 9.
Yeah, there is an air check. There's a couple of breaks I want to go through.
Get the jump on summer and check out whatif.com for amazing getaways. Aussies just know how to summer. It's in our DNA.
Bring it on. Book your accommodation, flights, car hire and more, all on the What If app.
What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Must be really, really tough when mum and dad break up and one of your parents decides to find somebody else and bring somebody else over to the house. I would find it really hard.
So would I.
If mum ever brought another guy over to the house,
Yeah, for more than 24 hours.
Cheap
it
shot.
would be... I tell you what, it would take a very long time for my sister and I to accept that man into our
Depends,
lives.
I reckon, if your dad had passed away, you
Different,
wouldn't want
yeah.
your mum to be
Yeah.
lonely. But if they just split up, there's so much sometimes anger and
I remember
confusion.
when I was younger, I remember thinking the ultimate nightmare would be mum and dad separating.
Yeah.
And that's the reality for a lot of families, I understand that. But I remember thinking, I just hope they don't. I'd hope they don't. There was no sign of it, but I just didn't want that to happen. And then to think that I would have given them hell. Like if I was around the age of 13 and had a bit of attitude and mum invites a new guy into the house, and in your mind as a young brain, you'd be going, replacement dad. No way, man. I'm going to cook this guy.
Have they ever done that? Because your dad regularly steps outside without his wedding ring on.
No, that was a one-off. That was my Bucks party.
I want to hear from you if you've disagreed with one of your parents' new partners, and what have you done to that person? Because there's two brothers that have been arrested. Well, one has because he's 19. The other brother is 13 years of age. They didn't like mum's new boyfriend. And mum's new boyfriend used to come over, thought he was really cool, try to get in. Oh, dudes, what are you guys up to this weekend? You want to hang out?
PlayStation or Xbox,
They were
man?
just over him. He had a bit of a argument with his partner at the time, and which was their mum.
Yep.
And the boys were not happy with the way they treated mum. So then they decided to go around to the guy's house when he was out working, Sarah. They dumped pots onto his driveway, destroyed the bed frame and appliances in his house, removed walls, ripped out light fixtures, and they poured concrete down the toilet and flushed it until the handle broke. When the man returned to his home, he also found that cabinets had been ripped out of the door, and one of the doors was nailed to the roof with the words "F-U" spray painted on it.
It's not bad.
Wow.
$200,000 in damage.
Oh, my God.
Just because they weren't fans of mum's new
If
boyfriend.
you're going to speak to my mum like that, I'm going to nail a door to the ceiling.
That's really tough on mum because you wouldn't stick around in that relationship
No.
with you. And what if they really liked each other? Her chance of happiness.
Can I also say it's a lot of effort to get concrete,
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah.
mix the concrete, and then pour it down the toilet until the
I mean, that's a wheelbarrow. That's coming into the house. He got home and thought, I don't remember eating that. He couldn't believe it. But did they know it was the kids straight away? Did he know?
Yeah, because they also then tracked the kids, and
Yeah.
there was a phone call that they made to mum going, "Mum, you don't have to worry about him anymore. We've stitched him up."
Yeah, I've stuck
They,
his...
they detailed everything that they did to his house, and they were busted
How
up.
dumb are they?
Mum said, you haven't nailed his door to the ceiling, have you?
Hang on, we'll go back and do it now.
What have you done to one of your mum and dad's new partners? 13, 24, 10. Give us a call. Owen in Carringbar. What did you do, Owen?
So my mum got a new partner. I moved out. I moved down to my dad's. but 3 years later we found out that my mum's partner was cheating on her.
No, Owen.
So my brothers and I decided that we'd actually take our mum to the place where we knew she was with her new partner to show that she was cheating on her, and she got the boot.
Oh, gotcha. So you had evidence there and you showed your mum that this person is cheating on your mum?
That's correct.
I would have paid money to see the face. What was the reaction, Owen?
Quite devastating on my mum's side of things, but within about 2 weeks she was out the door finding herself a new place.
Did you follow this bloke? Like, how did you know he was cheating?
So it started off with late nights. It wasn't a dude, it was a girl.
Yeah.
But it was like late nights. I've got to work back late. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. You know, it was all, I've got to be at work. I've got to do this. And it was literally constantly. And it sort of got, you know, the spider senses tingle, and it's like, there's got to be more to this.
Well done, Owen.
And one of my brothers actually followed her a couple of times to find out that she was going around to this other person's place.
Yeah.
And we came up with the plan that we would take Mum and show us what was going on. And
Owen, was this being filmed for cheaters at all? Can we see this? Or
oh, no way.
See, that's... Yeah, what evidence did you have, Owen? Like, what did you present to your mum to show that it was actually happening?
We just took her to the bar where she was with a partner, and, you know, they were all over each other at the time we arrived, and that was it. It
Makes me
was
sick.
literally done and dusted. It pretty much drew its own picture.
Yep. All you had to do was present the evidence, didn't you,
It's
Owen?
great Colombo. That's
Yeah.
private
That's it.
investigating there, Owen. You should get into that area. Have you ever thought about becoming a detective, Owen?
Probably not.
Definitely not.
No.
Good on you, Owen. Great story. Well played to support your mum. 13 24 10. If anyone else has got a story about the new partner rolling in and the kids not liking them, how quick did you get rid of them? Henry and Lillawong, hello. Welcome to the show. What did your stepkids do? What happened, Henry?
It takes a while. I think the older they are, the harder it is for them to accept the situation. The youngest one, who was like in his early 20s, had a lot of anger management issues, he actually punched the door in. And so I had a plaster around because there's a few more holes in his bedroom wall. And I came home that night and I really nervous around me. And I thought, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And anyway, the youngest one told the plasterer, what happened to your door? And he said, my mum's new boyfriend is a psycho. He tried to kill me, and he smashed the door in trying to get to me.
Oh, they blamed you for the doors, Henry.
Yeah, I was paying the plasterer, and he treated me like I was some sort of lunatic.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Did
Henry.
you get out of there straight away, Henry, or did you stick around with the relationship?
Yeah, it's all right. All good now. 12 years down the track, everything's good.
Oh, so
I
you
think when I had to go to court, I was thinking when I had to go to the court and help him out there, that sort of was a big turning point in our relationship.
Right, okay.
It just takes time.
He saw the supporting role you could play, Henry.
Good work, Henry. Henry's done the hard yards and stuck around.
Yeah, well played, Henry. Good on you, mate. There's a silver lining, isn't there, to every cloud? A tough one to start with now. Henry's just
A few
singing
holes
all
in
the way
our
home.
office walls around here as well, as we walk out of the studio here sometimes.
No, never ever. We're always happy, always around the office, just like this show.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
I want to hear from people who were sacked and then asked to come back. Were you sacked by mistake? It's happening at Twitter at the moment. Elon Musk is in a fair bit of trouble, I think.
Is he sacking by mistake, or is he just sort of shooting from the hip?
Well, I don't know. It's a bit confusing, his message at the moment, because he wants free speech. You can say whatever you want. Comedy is now legal, he said. But what comedians are doing is that they're actually putting his biopic on theirs and calling themselves Elon Musk.
Oh, he's not liking that, is he?
Things are getting retweeted, and he's actually just cancelling their accounts forever.
It's comedy.
This is the thing. Now he's charging people $8 if you want a blue tick. Now, that could be anyone. You don't have to be a celebrity or verified. Anyone can have the blue tick for $8 a month. And your tweets will get out there first.
Right. Does the blue tick give you priority?
It gives you priority.
I thought it was just a verification.
Yeah.
So he got rid of 3,700 people this week, but Twitter is now reaching out to dozens of employees who lost their jobs and asking them to return.
That's awkward.
Some of those who were being asked to return were laid off by mistake, and others were let go before managers realised that their work and their experience could be good with the new direction that they're going at Twitter.
No. How many employees does Twitter have? Tommy, that might be for you.
It's 3,700.
Is that massive?
So they've got rid of half of them already, and now you can get a job at Twitter quite easy now because they're looking for people, but a majority of those people that they got rid of, they said, sorry guys, we've made a mistake, can you come back?
Peter, I'm so sorry that we sacked you without any further payment and we wouldn't give you a reference at all, but could you come back?
Gigi Hadid's gone, Sarah. 10.4 million followers. She's
Really?
She's left Twitter.
Why?
Wow.
Well, she just doesn't believe the direction that he's going with it.
With all due respect,
statement.
being a Twitter person yourself, Fitz, was she contributing greatly to the conversation online?
I didn't follow Gigi Hadid,
Yeah.
but someone with 10.4 million followers is a pretty big loss for them.
Yeah.
Everyone just follows.
Are you still angry about Gigi Hadid and not being allowed in the elevator?
We tried.
When we tried to get into the elevator and her
She was
security
lovely.
blocked us. Yeah,
We
she was
said
lovely.
hello to her. And then we went to go get in, and this huge guy, he would have been about 6'8", has just put his elbow out and said, boys, you're not getting into the lift.
Next lift, fellas. Oh, okay. Well, we'll say goodbye here.
I mean, Whipper was
Bye,
wearing
Gigi.
arseless chaps. I can understand they were freaking out a little bit.
Barely any pants at all.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Ooh, Sarah.
The top trending stories in entertainment this morning. Rebel Wilson's had a baby.
Hey.
Yeah, but via a beautiful surrogate. She says Royce Lillian, she calls her Roycey, was born in the last week. I can't even describe the love I have for her. She is a beautiful miracle, and particularly want to thank my gorgeous surrogate who carried her and birthed her with such grace and care.
What a
Very
beautiful
exciting.
story. That's great.
Yeah, it is. Very exciting. A very awkward public spat for Selena Gomez. So this week her documentary, My Mind and Me, was released. The thing is, her very best friend several years ago, a girl named Francia Reza, she gave Selena Gomez a kidney.
I saw this.
Didn't know
Yes.
that.
So at the time it was very public, and she, a lot of gratitude, particularly on social media and things. Anyway, in this documentary, Selena Gomez talks about her only real friend being Taylor Swift. So as soon as the doco came out, Francia unfollowed Selena. Then E! News put up a story, or it was just an Instagram post about Selena's documentary and the Taylor Swift friendship. And
Yes.
Francia's written underneath it, interesting. Selena Gomez, who usually would stay quiet, has come back with, sorry I didn't mention every person I know.
Oh. Well, it's not, you're not every person. You're not in the group of every person.
I know, you have my
You
kidney.
gave her an organ.
Well, that's the thing. And your childhood friends.
And this is the thing. And I sort of get it. I mean, Selena Gomez would have tons of friends in the industry. She was making a point about the trust and relationship with Taylor Swift, obviously. But yeah, I mean, the
would
kidney
say-
mention, you should really be,
You're
for
kidding
life,
me.
giving it in name.
And I would also say as well that, the friends that shaped who you are and grew up with you, they're the ones that you want to be thanking the most, wouldn't
Absolutely. And gave you life.
Oh, my
'cause
God.
Otherwise she would have passed away. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's a huge thing. And over the years, Selena has obviously said thank you, but I just don't think you can ever really stop.
Yeah, I mean, you would write a song. You'd dedicate an album, wouldn't you?
Oh, maybe not an album about kidneys.
Kidneys and me.
I heard a girl say the other day, I would give an organ to be on the Selena Gomez documentary, and I had to say to her, well, someone has and didn't even get a
And she
mention.
didn't get
Get a mention.
Yeah,
Not
didn't
even
get
in the
back.
credits.
Lots of chat, re the Spice Girls, because Jerry Horner had her 50th birthday on the weekend. The thing is, all these videos of the girls on the dance floor, which was sort of awkward because they're dancing to Spice Girls songs, Mel B was not there in these pictures and this video.
Or she's not.
Love Mel B.
Well, everyone was sort of saying maybe she was busy. Like, she may not have been able to make it. This party was rescheduled because of the Queen's death. Mel B's put up a photo this morning on Instagram of the Spice Girls without Jerry in it.
Oh, no.
So you would sort of start to think maybe she's got the a little bit of the poos. Scary Spices people, Mel B's team have said that she talked to Jerry before the party, but she was at a celebration of her recent engagement. So there's another question mark. You've had an engagement party without the Spice Girls. Yeah.
Why don't we ever hear from Baby?
She does radio.
Does she?
Yeah, she does breakfast
Emma
radio.
Bunton?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she's still big in the UK.
Yeah, right.
They're all massive in the UK.
See, I feel like Emma Bunton and Mel C. They just want to stay out of all this headline crap.
Well, funny you say that, because Mel C released a book recently, so she's been doing a lot of interviews as well. She did a podcast, and she revealed the band's original name was Touch. And then it changed to the Spice Girls. Yeah. She
modern instruction.
She revealed that she and Scary actually used to get, like, the whole group used to fight a lot, and when they would fight it'd be really full on and then they'd be fine. She and Mel B tried to hit each other, and in the end Jerry tried to break it up and got punched in the face. So she copped one in the kisser.
Oh, that wasn't in Spice Girls the movie.
The best revelation though out of that podcast was around Victoria Beckham, Posh Spice, and obviously the question mark over whether she can sing.
Did they really turn Posh's mic off?
No. She said that, didn't she?
She did.
Yeah, honestly, she really makes me mad when she says this, because she's got, like, she really doesn't have any confidence in her vocal ability, and she should, because she's got an incredible voice.
Last year, I think one of my top stream songs was Not Such an Innocent Girl. Mm-hmm. I think she's sick.
Yeah.
Like,
and the thing is with the Spice Girls, right? Okay, so the truth of the matter is, none of us are, like, amazing singers. Do you know what I mean? We're all decent singers. But we're all...
I beg to differ, because you are probably the biggest girl band in the world. But I know what you mean, because there's you've got the belters, you've got the Tori Kelly's, like...
Don't like Ariana Grande. None of the Spice Girls are that. But, it's the package.
Yeah, it is.
We're all average singers. Put us together, though. We got the power of one.
It's the same as One Direction, though, I suppose, as well.
I reckon individually they've got good voices.
And Mel C and Baby, they had good voices.
Who's got the best voice out of One Direction?
Niall.
Yeah, I would say Niall as well.
But I'll fight that any day of the week. Definitely Niall.
But if it wasn't for One Direction, would Niall have a solo career?
Maybe not, but neither would Harry. That's always the argument, is that Harry Styles has really made something out of it, and he wasn't the strongest. Anyway, finally, guys, Dua Lipa. She was doing the Bondi to Bronte. She got
up early, they said, didn't she, for sunrise?
Yeah, she did. 5 a.m. She was loving it. Then she was at Barry's boot camp. But you know what? She is performing at Kudos Bank Arena. She's bringing her Future Nostalgia tour to Kudos Bank Arena.
Don't tell me we've got
tonight and tomorrow night. Get your last-minute tickets through livenation.com.au.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
This is exciting, though, guys. It's back. Songs.
Let me sing that song. Song.
Okay, guys, here we go. Let's rip into a play along. We're streaming live on the Fitzy and Whipper Facebook page. Anyone tuning in from Brum this morning, Tom?
Oh, yes. Steve is in Brum this morning, guys.
My Brum.
Cam Smith is back. We love Cam.
One of the greatest rugby league players of all time.
Not a bad golfer either.
And Elroy is listening from Essex in the UK.
Wasn't Elroy? Elroy was one of the Jetsons' sons.
Yes. Meet our boy Elroy. I had a T-shirt with Elroy on it as a kid.
He was my favourite.
Loved Elroy. Here we go, guys. No one can go out first round. MDG, good to have you back. You missed last week.
Thank you, mate.
The word is want.
I want you to want me.
Thank you.
I want it that way.
I want you back. I want you back.
Jackson 5.
Michael Jackson.
Mom.
You're the one that I want, Olivia Newton.
Well done, Thomas. Now you can see how the game is played. It's a great song. Here we go. Very simple, guys. We move on to the next round. You can get the boot if you do not come up with a song here. The word is day.
It's been a beautiful day.
It's been a hard day's night.
As the days go by.
Oh, Daryl Braithwaite.
No,
My
that's the
favourite
days.
Daryl Braithwaite. Well, so was the
I will
Bruce.
accept
plural.
days. I will accept it. I will accept it.
Day and Night. Was it Calvin Harris?
Kid Cudi.
Oh, Kid Cudi.
How did that go, Tom?
Great.
Oh, yep. Back to Daryl. The dag. name of this album?
I don't know. Horses?
No, mate.
What's the only other song he does?
Doesn't he get enough credit for his back catalogue?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He doesn't. Dominated by horses. Here we go. Everybody's through to the next round. The word is say.
Say a little prayer for you.
Hello, you're on today.
Say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
Say you want me. Oh,
Yes.
say you will.
Say you will, say you won't.
Say.
Ryan James with a rusty
Say you will
throat.
stay?
Sorry, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big runga.
Yes.
Yeah.
How does
Well
that
done,
go?
Tom.
Say you'll stay.
Don't come and
go like a girl. Everyone's through to the next round. On fire. Oh, thank you, Macca.
That's it. Probably could have just played that one.
Yeah.
Well done, Macca.
On fire, Macca. Here we go, guys. The word is help.
Help. Yeah,
Like
help.
the Beatles.
Ah, yeah.
Well done. Well done, Ryan James.
Well
Ryan
done.
James. Frustrated by the group.
Do you guys need help?
Yes.
I get by with
A little help from my friends, Joe Cockertom.
Something about In Excess, the one they always use in the NRMA ad.
Help.
No.
No.
I don't
Sarah,
think you
hang
can
on a
give
minute.
that one.
Are we saying
Yes.
goodbye to you? I need
No,
somebody.
hold on. I refuse to be boosted
What
on
about
that way.
Help Me Rhonda?
Help me. You're gone, aren't you?
Yeah.
We say,
No, I'm the Beatles.
oh no, you're the Beatles. MDG, you're gone.
Yeah.
Sarah's
Salted
gone.
out.
Sarah, is she?
By my side, thank you, in the one they use in the NRMA song.
Oh yeah, who sings that?
In
Oh,
Excess, I said that.
Oh, by
in
my
the
side.
by
Sorry,
my
yeah.
side.
And where's the help coming?
I just googled the lyrics.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
so
that
where
sounds
is
good.
the help?
Where does help?
Where they do the help by my side in the dark of night.
Get some.
Cross-check
I mean,
by
I
the
googled
official
by
Tom
my
Ivy.
side, song by In Excess, but I can't.
All
Yeah,
you've done
it's
is
not
locked
in
in the
there.
fact that an In Excess song is on an insurance commercial.
Unfortunately,
And Sarah, we say you need help. Goodbye. MDG and Sarah from the Legends Hour gone.
Thank you, mate. Nice plug. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
I'm from MDG and Sarah from Get Naked Australia. Gone.
Here we go. The two of you.
Never.
Do the show live. Why don't you do that 5
Don't
to 6
even
hour
joke
live
about
nude
it.
on a boat? Here we go. Thomas remains. Ryan James, you are still in. The word is.
Thomas's remains.
Oh, Thomas remains.
Sorry.
We found part of his leg. We found a foot and a shoe.
I was looking for that. Thank you.
Here we go, guys. The word is free.
Everybody's free.
Yes.
'Cause I'm free falling.
And Tom Petty, you're spot on. Well done, guys. We sharpen. Oh, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Dance
Who was
remix.
that? Who was that?
Rosella.
Rosella. Free bagging.
What do you mean by that? Well, I'm naked cruises Australia free
mean-
bagging, aren't you?
He's got no voice, but will happily sing free bagging. That's weird.
He's not afraid to sing a good punchline.
How did you lose it in the end?
Oh,
Don't
doesn't
want to talk
matter.
about it.
free bagging.
You know Tom Petty?
All right, Thomas, Ryan James. The word is young.
Young by Phoenix. Young and free.
Young, wild, and free, isn't it?
And then there's Young Hearts Run Free.
Yes,
there is.
Romeo and Juliet
Yes,
soundtrack.
well
good
done.
song.
Well done. Outstanding
Young
work.
hearts
Run free. All right, here we go, guys. We move on to the emergency list as you two go head to head.
You too.
Let's do it.
The word is telephone.
Well, is it Maroon 5?
It's
Oh,
Lady
that's payphone.
Gaga.
Thomas, yes, Thomas Brian Ivy, yeah.
Well, there's only one, isn't there?
Telephone, no, there'd be many songs with the word telephone in it.
I just called
Nope.
on the telephone. to say I love you.
I have not heard that version. Sarah, what have you got? No, you can't help him.
No, well, he said payphone. I was just checking
No,
the
I've got
lyrics.
it. Thomas Brian Ivy, well done. Outstanding work on song. You are free bagging this morning, Tom.
The Fitzy and Whipper podcast.
Fitzy and Whipper's annual Sydney pub crawl.
The tour is underway.
One minibus, a couple of breakfast hosts,
All right, who's next?
and as many frothies with our listeners as we can in 24 hours.
All right, next pub, let's go.
Jump on board the Mini-Life Crisis. Sydney Pub Tour. Mini-Life Crisis.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous about it. 25 degrees. Quick weather temp. check for Friday. Looking good. How will your voice be, do you think, by Friday?
I'm in a fair bit of trouble, I think. I'll nurse it through.
Yeah.
I think middies are the way to go, mate. That's why we're having the middy-life crisis. I think middies, just take your time. And, this is what we've said. We're not going to drink at every pub. We're going to take it easy, but we're going to try to get around and see as many of our listeners as we can.
I don't want to, if you don't mind, I put in a small request. I don't want to do another shoey from a homeless man's shoe. Like, I had a whole lot of fur balls down the back.
Which was a bit weird.
Like
he was wearing it at the time as well.
Solid request.
Like when someone said, I'll run down to the Salvos and grab a shoe.
We didn't ask you to. You just...
Well, what the thing is... Well, no. I tell you who asked us to is the people watching online, because we stream a lot of this stuff live. So we're going to take requests from you. Where should we go? What do you want to see? And the call was, shoe. Had to do it, mate. You give the people what they want. It's not just about you and I. What about this story overnight? This is one of yours, Fitz. You're a local man. 140-year-old pub, right? Inner West, the Native Rose Hotel.
Yeah. It's not good. 140 years of age.
They want to shut it down.
Well, there was one neighbour, Sarah, that didn't like the noise that was coming out. They had some live bands there. How good is live music?
Come on.
And they've had to shut down a 140-year-old pub.
Can't you just go to the neighbour and go, all right, let's do a deal. Free beer, and you keep quiet.
Yeah, that's right. If you're the only one complaining. Plus, all the road works around the area, and they're going to complain about a band.
Maybe we're going to drop it. We're going to turn up there. We're going to go to the Native Rose Hotel, Tommy, and make a bit of noise.
That's what happened at the Annandale. I've always thought, if you know that there is a pub in the area, why would you buy a house right next to a pub?
I would suggest he hasn't lived there for 140 years.
140 years, of course.
God, this is going to be good. Can we beat 36 pubs from last year? The Australian Hotels Associations have opened the doors for us too, and we're kicking it off. The Carousel Inn in Rooty Hill. I don't think I need a schooner at 8 a.m. like I did last year. Slowed me right down. I couldn't carry it through.
We're gonna be responsible this year.
We've also got Alex from, is it Dash, what is it? Tell me, how do I say it? Dash Hound Limousines?
Yeah, great limousine
He's
company.
got the big Merc. He's got the luxury Merc with the drinks and everything. He's going to shuttle us around, which is awesome. But also, I believe we have an official invitation here. Oh, Ange has got an idea. Hold tight. Ange, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you?
Suggestion for the pub tour, Ange?
Yes, look, I've got a proposition that you can't refuse.
Okay, here we go.
To end your, ultimate pub tour, I think you need to finish somewhere on a high.
Okay.
And I'm inviting you to come and enjoy some amazing cocktails at O Bar and Dining. Overlooking the harbour, Friday night, sunset drinks on us. Where better? The best bar in Sydney with the best views in Sydney. Where better to finish your pub crawl?
Oh, so O-Bar's the one up the top of Sydney Tower?
No,
the Australia Square.
Australia Square.
We're the sophisticated one on top of Australia Square.
Of course.
Awesome.
Ange, that was one of the first ever dates I took my wife on, was up the top of the revolving restaurant there, and it was a magnificent night. You have the best view in Australia.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm glad you did. Well, you've got to come back and do date night, but how about Friday night?
I would love to go there. I mean, it's fancier than some of the pubs we're going to be visiting. Do I bring the tux along, or should I be fine just in the midlife crisis T-shirt?
You might have to scrub up a bit. I think
Impossible.
Put your Sunday best on.
Oh,
Ange,
this is good.
You would have a few proposals there, wouldn't you, with that view sometimes?
We do. We get proposals every week. Yeah.
Do you know what, Ange? Because you've thrown out a generous offer, I'm going to return serve here. I would be more than happy to gift you guys there some personalised Fitz and Whipper bottle openers. Wow.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
I'd even bring you a T-shirt, Ange.
We'll display them on the bar.
Oh,
Ange,
what an honour.
Ange, apparently your chef is also your owner, Michael Moore. Tommy's just passed me this. What's his signature dish there, Ange?
Oh, what's his signature dish? You've caught me here. It's any dish on the menu, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I happen to be married to him as well, so it's a pretty good dish.
You really should
Yeah,
know
well,
the name.
the danger you've got, Ange, this all sounds too good to be true. We might not leave, so if we can have a bit of a lock-in, that'd be great.
All right, we'll lock you in then.
Good on you, Ange. You're the best. O-Bar and dining. Tommy, we're finishing on that.
Oh, so good. Finishing on a high, guys.
Yeah, well said, mate.
Any other pub suggestions? 13 24 10. Don't be shy. Get them through. Friday is our 2 a day.
The Fitzy and Whipper Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.